Hello, this is Manesh Patel from the EII Capital Group. Today is March 4th, 2012. This is our weekly Ichimoku analysis for the currency markets. As normal, this is our disclaimer to state this is for education use only. We're not soliciting you to buy or sell any particular instrument at all. If you do so, you do that at your own discretion. All the charts you're going to see are either from Thinkorswim from TD Ameritrade, TradeStation, or FreeStockCharts.com from Warden Brothers. Here are my contact details here, mpatel@eiicapital.com. You could access our free resources, our heat map email modules for multiple time frame analysis. Also learn more about Ichimoku at ichimokutrade.com. Okay, so let's go check out our email module. I'm going to quickly go through here. Each row basically here represents 2 time frame buys and sells, and if you look, there's a lot of opportunities here in the lower time frames, but not much on the higher. The only opportunity we have as far as a multiple time frame sell on the higher is basically EURSDCAD. So we'll definitely look at that, but you don't really see anything else on the daily time frame, or not even the midterms, which are 120 and 240. You see a lot of opportunities as far as 3 time frame sales for like the Australian CAD, and also a couple of opportunities on the buy side and pound New Zealand, but nothing dealing with the higher time frames at all. So let's go look at the charts. Let's start going for all the currency pairs. Let's start from the very beginning and start from Australian CAD. Remember, on the left hand side is your daily time frame, on the right hand side is basically a weekly time frame, so you could see exactly what's going on. If you look here on the weekly time frame, you basically see that this is trending up here. It's not completely trending, but still trending bullish. It's at a major support level right now. It's got to hold here. If it doesn't hold here, it's going to keep on going down to about 360. Which won't be good for at all, because it'll basically be in a consolidation pattern. If you look at the the daily time frame, you could just see it's consolidating here. It was trending, now it's just consolidating. It's actually below the green line, which is not good at all. But like I mentioned here, it's got to basically hold, which is at a major support level. Australian SWIFT, you could see it's trending here on the bullish side up here on the weekly. It's just kind of a little choppy here now on the top side, which you could see is a consolidation pattern on the daily time frame. Major support is going to be at 90.87. Major resistance level is going to be way up here at this pivot high at 99.40. Not much really going on there. Australian yen. If you look at Australian yen, you can see on the weekly time frame here we are bullish, but we're way overextended right now. This definitely needs a pullback level. If you look here on the daily, you could see that this thing's been going for a long time. Definitely needs a pullback level. The major pullback level we're looking for is probably around 84.25. Resistance not even worth talking about since it's overextended. Australia, New Zealand. If you look at Australia, New Zealand here, nothing really going on as far as the weekly is concerned. The daily, it was bearish trending. Now it's basically engaging in a major pullback. So you'll be interested to see how far things pull back. Major resistance levels, believe it or not, is going to be 29.69, which we're very close to, and resistance level is going to be at 27.50. Sorry, support levels at 27.50. I think that covers it for Australian. Oops, I forgot Australian USD. If you look at Australian USD, nothing really going on. It's just one big consolidation pattern. If you look at it, if I just shrink it down there, it's trending here on the daily, but now consolidating here, which is not good at all. Major support level is going to be basically here, which is basically 689. Resistance level is going to be basically at 1.100. So that covers Australian pairs. CAD SWIFT. If you look at CAD SWIFT, nothing really going on as far as the weekly is concerned or the daily, so nothing really to talk about there. CAD yen, this thing is still on a tear going up. Basically, it's going to keep on going up for a while. Major resistance level is going to be now at 83.21. Support level is going to be at 79.27. This thing definitely needs to pull back. I'm not sure when it's going to happen, but definitely need to pull back to continue to keep on going up, because this upward trend is not too healthy now. That's it for the CAD pairs. We've already gone through a lot of this major SWIFT pairs. SWIFT yen. This is a major pair that's been going up. If you look, it's gone up. Really nothing going on here. just consolidation in a big wide pattern right now. The daily time frame is trending up right now. 86.81 is major support level there, and resistance level, believe it or not, is going to be at 94.36. So we're ranging in a big range right now as far as the Swiss yen is concerned. I'm not going to cover any of those pairs. Let's go to the euro pairs. If you look at the euro pairs right now, on the euro pairs right now, euro Australian is still bearish, trending to the downside. You could see still a nice trend there. On a daily, it's now consolidating here for a couple of days here right now, but still major trending down. And so that's it for that right there. But it's really got to sit there and break this consolidation pattern. So if it breaks this pivot low here at 21.32, it has the ability to keep on going lower. Major resistance level, believe it or not, it's going to be around probably about, let's see, about 1.300. EURCAD. As you can see, EURCAD is starting to break down here. It's got to break its major support level right here at 28.77. If it does, it's going to keep on going down right now. Major resistance level is going to be basically at 35.24. EUROSWITSI. Even though they try to peg this thing slowly is trickling downwards here. As you could tell on the weekly, it's actually just consolidating, but you could tell that on the daily, it's consolidating down here. A lot of people are thinking this is a double bottom here, but that is not confirmed at all. 2078 is a major resistance level. It has to break to confirm that the double bottom is in, but nothing concrete as of yet. Euro pound. Euro pound here is basically bearish trending right now. It's kind of doing a little pullback right now. Major resistance level is going to be 85.50. On a daily, it basically looks like nothing at all. So nothing's going on there. Euro yen. Euro yen, you could see is an upward movement here. It's a pullback here, but that looks like a trend over here. Support level is going to be basically 104.57. Resistance level is going to be a 112.50. Euro New Zealand. If you look at Euro New Zealand here, this is bearish trending right now. It's at a major resistance level right now. Key thing is, will it hold here? And you could see it's consolidating here a little, but that really means nothing. Right now it's at a major resistance level, so that's going to be interesting to see. Support level is going to be at 5,600. Euro SEK. This was on our multiple time frame sell. You can see here, this is the opportunity to sell here. It is starting to do a bearish trend here. It's at a major resistance level right now. If it could hold and then sit there and break below 8.7400, this thing's going to have a multiple time frame sell, and it's going to tank for a little while. So you have to sit there and break that support level in order for this thing to keep on going down. Euro USD, I think everyone's been waiting to see what happens on this one. Really nothing going on right now. It's a downward trend. It's a pullback. It went to a major resistance level at 3,500. Bounced off that. Now it's going to be interesting to see what happens going forward. Major support levels got to be a 30, 40, 54. It's got to hold there. And major resistance level is going to be basically 34.53. So whichever one it breaks on that, that's the way it's going to go. But those are the huge range it's in right now. Pound Australian, it's at a major resistance level right now. This has got to break below this pivot low here in order to sit there and start a trend downwards, which is at 54.53 is the resistance, support level now, and it's at a major resistance level right now. So this thing does have a potential of tanking, but it's got to tank. Pound CAD, really nothing going, consolidating on both time frames right now. Pound SWITSI. Really nothing going on, just big swing movements between daily and weekly, so nothing interesting at all. Pound yen, nothing going on here as far as the weekly is concerned. Just looks like a major pullback right now. As far as a daily is concerned, it's basically a bullish trend right now, but it is overextended, as you can see from here. Major resistance level is going to be around 131, believe it or not, which is approaching fast. Pound New Zealand. Nothing really going on right now. This looks like a double bottom here, but we will not know until it confirms. The only way you're going to get a confirmation is if it's got a break from 98.38. Remember, this is a weekly time frame, but the first level of resistance is going to be 92.53. So it'll be interesting to see what happens at that level before you could even get a long-term confirm of a double bottom. Pound USD. If you look here on a daily time frame, it's trying to break out. Really nothing going on as far as pound USD, so it's boring. So we're just going to keep on moving on. New Zealand CAD. If you look at New Zealand CAD, nothing really going on here. This could be a potential double top here on a weekly. It's got to break 80.60 in order to basically confirm that. Nothing really much there. New Zealand SWITSI. I'm just waiting for the charts right now. Bullish trending here on the weekly. Really nothing much right now as far as the trend is concerned. It's getting a little toppy here. You could see that as far as the consolidation pattern on the daily time frame. If you look at basically the support levels on this are 74.41. Resistance is going to be 7,800. Let's see, New Zealand yen. Bullish trending on both the daily and the weekly, but definitely needs to pull back as far as the weekly is concerned. It's definitely a way overextended right now. New Zealand USD. If you look at the New Zealand USD, nothing really going on right now. It's bullish trending here on the daily, but it's getting top heavy over here. It got overextended, so it's kind of consolidating. Now it's going to be interesting to see what happens here. Definitely needs a major pullback. The level we're looking for is 81.07 for a pullback, and then we'll see exactly what happens with that moving forward. Let's go over to the US pairs. US Canadian. You could see that basically this is a bearish trend going downward here. And if you look at the weekly here, it looks like it's going down. It's at a major support level right now, so be very careful trying to short this thing further and moving forward. Resistance level is going to be 99.44. US SWITSI. Nothing really going on here, just going back and forth, so nothing really going on there. Let's move on. US yen. You can see the big nice movement here on the daily time frame. It's finally come out of the cloud here, but definitely needs to pull back. Ideally, if it could pull back to 78.94, that's going to be the best thing for this, and then take a move up. This thing could probably sit there and start a trend on the long-term time frame, but definitely needs to pull back before it could even do anything like that. One of the ones I like to cover is US Mexican. If you look here, a downward trend here. It's consolidating here. Nothing really going on as far as the weekly is concerned, but definitely a huge move as far as the daily is concerned, which a lot of people really haven't noticed, but this is a huge move that this thing's been sitting there making a move against the dollar moving forward. The other ones to cover are US Singaporean. And you could see it was a downward trend here. It did a pullback. Now it looks like it's trying to retest the low here. Could be a possible double bottom there, but it's got to break 25.60 to sit there and move up. The weekly is just one big mess. It's not even worth talking about at all. I think that's it. Hope you enjoyed this week's video. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask. Our contact details are right here. And you could access the multiple time frames, sell and buy email module from our website, ichimokutrade.com.